Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the wonderful world of the Outer Worlds. Oh God, this game is beautiful. Just something about the goddamn Pavardi, you fucking scared the shit out of me. But something about the just the aesthetic in this game is so nice, man. It's just it's unique, you know. They definitely took a risk with this game, and I would say it paid off so far. But let me go ahead and thank the channel members. Then we'll roll right into the episode. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for those lovely channel memberships. And we'll go ahead and leave the compound here. We are quite low on the old heavy ammo. Yeah, I did upgrade Pavardi's skills and everything last episode, so she should be a bit stronger and she shouldn't die as often, because that's kind of annoying. I hate how companions can actually like full die in this game, but it does make for an interesting storyline for sure. Now we got to go deal with the consequences of our decision here. We got to go talk to Adelaide and the rest of the survivors. Or not survivors, but deserters. Same thing, they survived Edgewater and Reed's incredible amount of incompetence. Excuse me. Yeah, you can see what I mean though. Depth of field. See how it goes away? That's so annoying. But other than that, this game looks fantastic. And of course, this is an Earth. This is a, you know, a fantasy sci-fi world here. So it's going to be looking a bit weird. The power has been shut off here, though. You can see no more lights are on. Everything has, so to speak, gone dark. And we need to talk to everybody about it. But let's go convince Adelaide to return first.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. Man, this is no real good answer here. I needed your your power regulator, I guess. Yeah.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
All right. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
Oh no, they didn't.
Fertilizer for years.
Oh, that's gross.
Worker. Don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's exactly okay. I think that'll convince Reed to step down. What happens when you run out of corpses? That's the real question. Think that'll convince Reed though?
I have got a means to cure the plague. and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
All right. Yeah, what happened to you?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Yeah. That's tragic. I am sorry about that. So what does it want us to do here? Convince the deserters to return. Optional, remove Reed from power. Okay, I think we remove Reed from power first. And then, if I remember correctly, that's how we get the good outcome, is to convince Reed to step down, and then we can convince the deserters to return under the power of Adelaide. I think this is the best ending we could hope for in terms of the town of Edgewater. I think that it is a amicable outcome, at least as much as it gets in the world of Outer Worlds, in the universe of Outer Worlds, rather. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Every time I'm on a road in a game and I'm just running, that's what goes through my head. But not the regular version, the curse version. The one where it's like the fat guy singing it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. The video that's like 12 years old. But you can see Edgewater's power is fully back on now. The geothermal power plant's only operating at 22% efficiency. That is terrible. So 22% output is not a good outcome, and he's all the way at the top of his lovely little tower here. All right, I guess it's time to go up and talk to him though. Oh, we have skill points. Yeah, let's do that. We need probably, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing the same split here for a little while. We could probably go into stealth, but I'm gonna keep going into dialogue until I get the decision here that I want. Perks, don't get to pick a new perk quite yet. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Well, Reed, your best is not what this town's need. Your best is not good enough. Let me put it that way.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Yeah, you got that one straight out of the handbook. The town, have your people ever actually eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree?
Oh, man.
We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here. and only salt tuna.
Pretty sure it's the food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Well, Adelaide found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Let's see here. I kind of want to lie to him. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs.
Nice.
I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
All right. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
All right, well, take care, man. That was easy. All right, I guess we need to go talk to Adelaide once again. Vardy, you're really scaring me with your teleporting into this elevator, you know. All right, let's go ahead and head. Oh man, this place looks so beautiful at night. The town looks like it's in a lot better shape, I would say, now having the power back. Let's go talk to Adelaide. And since we diverted the power, we can reclaim the power regulator there. Ooh, we got some hostiles on the radar there. Huh. Should be fine. Weird. All right, well, I think we're good. Let's make our way back to Adelaide. You can use the fast travel mechanic, but I don't really see a point in doing so. Running there doesn't take too long, and you get to see all this beautiful scenery along the way, and who knows what we might find on our journey back to Adelaide McDevitt. Did I call her McDermott? Probably called her McDermott. Goddamn, Pavardi thick. Thick as fuck. Jesus. All right, let's go give her the good news, though. I think she'll be, I mean, if the soil was crap, then how could these trees grow? You know, how could these little puff things grow? How could all this wildlife and plant life sustain itself if the soil had gone sour? Maybe the soil is just not used to growing the things that you would like it to grow. That's what I would imagine. But it looks like everything's on emergency lighting. And it kind of is a shame that we did have to shut this place down, because it is like kind of magical in here, especially when all these lights are going and everything. I probably should have explored this place a little bit more before I shut the power off, but that's okay. All right, let's go talk to Adelaide. And you can see there's really not that many deserters here. That's all of them gathered up right there. It's less than 20 people, you know.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
All right, Adelaide, I don't need the third degree. I talked Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
I think that was a really
You're
good ending there.
vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Board reputation decreased. Edgewater's better off with you running the place.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
And you're a space communist, so.
Turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
All right, now we can retrieve the power regulator. Nice for our ship. But I feel like the people of Edgewater are doing a whole lot better now.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
No. But I think they should all. Let's see if what party Pavardi thinks.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll talk later. All right, now we must return to the ship, I would assume. We need to leave the botanical gardens here as it's going to be shut down. And I guess after a couple of days, Edgewater may return back to its former glory if it had any at all to begin with. There is some other places around here that are quite interesting, and I don't think we're quite done in Edgewater. There's definitely some more side quests that I would like to do, especially that the mechanical one. I thought that was kind of interesting. And there's all this other stuff around here. There's a lot of other places that we can go. We already went to the community center, explored that. But the thing about the Mancy Queen kind of intrigues me. Whatever that's worth to you. God damn, this is a beautiful world. And this is only the beginning of our story. This is only one of many towns that we can find in Edgewater. But let's go ahead and return to Edgewater and sell off some of our stuff here, as we are quite close to the weight limit capacity here. I'm gonna get rid of these two things because they are just awful. They do not do a damn thing. And let's see what else we can find in terms of gear. This is like the starting area, so I would not imagine there is too much here that is, you know, very, very good, so to speak here. That's the maintenance division. Constable. Where's the general store at again? Can't ever remember. General, no, barbershop. General store, there it is.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
All right, let's see what you're selling, my buddy. Or my buddy, my guy. All right, let's go ahead and sell a bunch of our weapons here. Let's get rid of all of the various weapons that we will no longer have a use for here. Should probably hang on to that one there, I would imagine. And I think we'll hang on to that piece of armor as well as that helmet. We got a lot of medical stuff. Okay, we can sell junk. Hold Z to sell junk. Okay. Nice. Oh wow, that made us a shitload of money. God damn. All right. Very nice. All right, let's see what he's selling in terms of weapons here. I mean, it's not much. It's basically just the standard stuff here. There is a light machine gun, but I don't think we're gonna end up using any of that. He's got a mining helmet and some riot control armor and some standard trooper armor, but there doesn't really seem to be much here worth buying here. Let's go ahead and repair all of our current equipment. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the repairing equipment stuff, but I get it. I'm wondering how to use these though. I don't understand how to use them. Fun times barrel. We'll have to figure out. Oh, you know what? I almost guarantee I know what's up. Hold on. Let's head up back over to the mechanical thing over here. There's a workbench over here, and I think we can apply the mods there.
This is where the magic happens.
All right, nice. Yeah, it is where you can. Okay, sweet. All right, let's tinker, I guess. Oh, I haven't unlocked the upgrade your science skill to tinker. Okay, that sucks. Oh, modify. We can modify stuff though. Okay, install. This is our equipped assault rifle. Let's install a mod. Huh. Mag to zap. Ranged weapon mod magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Interesting. What about the scopes? Yeah, let's put an extendo sight on that bad boy. And then let's do the revolver next. We can only change this one to shock, so we're not going to do that, I don't think. But that one, I think that's all we can really do is put on the mag to zap or the extendo sight. No modifications for the melee weapons, unfortunately. But yeah, that should make it a bit easier to see.
But it's still happening.
Oh yeah, wow. That's a lot easier to see now. It's almost a sniper rifle. Very nice. All right, I guess it's kind of about that time to return to the old reliable, or the unreliable, rather. Let's see if we can sleep in a bed somewhere or anything like that.
It's an office. Just
All right.
my office.
We can sleep for, let's sleep for 12 hours here. Let's sleep for a few days and we'll see if we can notice any of the changes here in the town. All right. We slept for a full 24 hours. Do we notice any, let me sleep for another 12 actually to make it daytime. This is Pavardi's house here. Let's sleep for like 8 hours here. Should make it daytime. Let's go see how the town looks. The town does seem to be in higher spirits. That's for sure. Let's go talk to Adelaide and see if see if she is taken power yet. Yeah, the town definitely looks in better spirits. I love the elevator music, man. That's such a nice touch. They didn't have to do that, but they did. That's sweet. Oh, Reed's still here.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
All right. I guess he's still here. Interesting. I would have thought he would have left by now. But I guess if you wait long enough, he will leave. We could venture out to the old, or the old, I keep calling it the old reliable, but the unreliable. But I think I want to stay here and do some side quests in the town, especially the Die Robot one, the Frightened Engineer, and a few Kindred Spirits. I think those would be good quests. We haven't botched any quests, and we haven't completed very many side quests here. So I think that would be nice to do. Let's go see what's up with the constable though, really quick here, and then we'll wrap up the episode.
I've never actually been in here.
Oh, it's Pelham.
Seemed scary from the
Thanks
outside.
for helping me back in that cave.
You got a real knack for curative work.
No problem, brother.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring
All
your
right.
fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
All right, there's another side quest there we can do.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Let's go gather up a few more. We don't need to talk to Martin. We already kind of fucked him over a little bit. Let's go see who else there is to talk to. And we'll gather up some side quests, and then we'll start checking them off. Let's go into the Saltuna cannery. See if there's anybody here to talk to. Looks like the cannery is mostly shut down. Oh, there's Phyllis.
What's on your mind?
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Here to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
I found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
I do what I want. Or let's just do that, yeah.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Well, I guess there's no side quests available here. Oh, broke my fucking legs there. Nice. Cannery worker, cannery worker. There's got to be some kind of office here, you'd think, right? I guess not. Vending machine discovered, though. Yeah, more cannery workers. Not much else than that. Actually, quite a few people who work in the, what in the fuck are they putting in the Saltuna cans? Why would you have a bunch of dead sprat? Oh, they're putting sprats in the Saltuna cans. That's disgusting. Ew. Oh, man, that's gross. Nasty asses. All right, let's get the fuck out of here, man. That's... Move along. Move it along here. Move it along. Nothing to see. Move it along. All right. What else is there to explore in Edgewater? I would like to explore Edgewater
Sorry, I'll just
a
be a
decent
minute.
amount.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
All right.
Hmm?
There's got to be some more quests that I can gather up in this area. I would like to do, let's see if she's got anything
I
else.
appreciate what you've done, but we shouldn't be seen together.
Yeah. That's probably true. Halcyon. Oh, there's wanted posters here for these guys that she wants me to collect. Doc Maybill, Bertie Cotton, and Gulliam Antrim. Okay, interesting name there, my friend. Let's see if there's anything.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
See if there's anything we can get. I've got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself that won't make it true. I'm glad you're so optimistic.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Nah, not really.
Have your rations yet?
Let's talk to Conrad, see if there's
What
anything
can I
we
do
can
for
do
you?
for him. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Oof. I've got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's
interesting.
body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. Paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Huh. That's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Yeah. So, more corporate bureaucracy here. We haven't really been inside the cantina. Let's go inside here and talk to Amelia, Kim, Winslow, and then 2 more residents. Let's talk to her, though.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
She seems like
Plague
a
got
bowl
you
of
feeling
joy.
Woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream about being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head.
Yeah.
Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
That must be another town. Thanks for the story, Amelia.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about
Oh,
yours.
no.
So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
I'm an alien spirit of pure aether inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. All right, we'll tell her the truth.
Oh, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Let's say this to her.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
Suppose we've all got our jobs to do.
And be satisfied with our lot in life. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
I should go. It's Dr. Winslow here.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
Edgewater?
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle.
Bottle?
I'll start giving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Oh, that's not how you should view a surgeon at all. All right, well, I guess we pretty much talked to everybody within the town. I mean, is there anything we haven't been to yet? I mean, not really. We've kind of gone and talked to everybody that's within here in the town. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and tick off some of these side quests. We got 4 side quests to do, and maybe we'll get some more side quests for from there. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed doing this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it just as much as I have. I do apologize for the coughing. I'm chugging water like there is no tomorrow and pissing like a racehorse to try to heal up the old gullet here. But not much that I can do about it. I do apologize either way. But yeah, thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful year, wonderful life. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time.